Let's get more from Mick Whelan, should be General Secretary of Aslef. Hi, Mick. Always good to talk to you. There's a strike today. How are you feel? I'll ask you about that in a sec. But how are you feeling about basically confirmation now that HS2 Northern Leg will not go ahead?
Well, we don't need an Acton to Aston Railway. We need a full HS2 that services the north and brings this into line with other countries, even Morocco.
OK. It's not going to happen. What are you going to do about it?
Well, it's not a lot we can do about it other than campaign for it to happen. I mean, HS2 was never actually about high-speed trains, it was about capacity. It was about capacity for the future. It was about freeing up paths on the East Coast and West Coast. It was about levelling up in the Northwest and the Northeast. Obviously, that's never going to happen now.
OK. What could the Prime Minister say today as far as transport links are concerned in the north of the country to, in some ways, satisfy your members and indeed those that live in this part of the world?
I don't think there's anything you can say. I mean, if they put 38 billion pound into it, by the time they budget for it, plan it and do it, it's going to cost more than it would have done as part of the original project. And there will be a delay. It won't happen in this Parliament, will it?
Timing of these latest strikes, was that to coincide with Conservative Party conference? So they're listening? Can you hear me, Mick?
It's gone quiet.
Can you hear me, Mick? You can hear me. All sorts of gremlins today. I'm sorry about that, Mick Whelan, if you can still hear me. Just hearing from Grant Shapps, who was the Transport Secretary and is now the Defence Secretary, that HS2 will be scrapped. Mick Whelan, General Secretary at Aslef. Can you hear me now?
I can, Kay. Sorry, I lost you for a moment.
No. Oh, you can. Brilliant. I'm so sorry about that. Mick, I was asking you about the timing of this latest strike, another strike today. Was it to coincide with Conservative Party conference to make sure that members were listening?
Yes, it was. I mean, we've had 16 months of people accusing us of targeting all sorts of events we haven't targeted. We deliberately targeted the Tory Party conference to raise the profile of the fact. If you see behind me, we've got a Where's Mark or a Where's Wally outfit because no one's spoken to us since December of last year.
How long could these strikes last?
Well, if we get to February of next year, it'll be half a decade for my members without a pay rise. So we'll keep on going until we get a resolution.
What is it that you want?
All people want is the cost of living increase. I think the only way out of this dispute at this moment in time is just a clean pay rise and move on.
And what does that look like?
Well, it looks like different things. I mean, because it's taken so long and because inflation hits such heights, it's very difficult to say what it will look out like, but we need to get around the table, we need to find a way out of this for everybody, and we need to get back to growing this railway and getting footfall back. Quite pleased about the announcement last month that we're back to 98% of pre-pandemic footfall Monday to Friday, and we're running 104% at weekends, so the railway can go in the right direction.
OK, we'll leave it there. Mick, sorry about the gremlins there. Mick Whelan, General Secretary of Aslef, talking to us about another strike on the railways today to coincide with Conservative Party conference. Thanks, Mick Whelan.